So, Mum, I was calling them Mabe Pearls, but they're called Mabe Pearls.
Mabe Pearls.
Mabe Pearls.
Yeah.
And what they are, I've never heard of a Mabe Pearl. What's different about a Mabe Pearl?
So what's really interesting about a Mabe Pearl is actually it's the one that has the most human intervention put into it. Mm-hmm. So basically they put a little sort of like a sleeping policeman onto its shell. Mm-hmm. And so you can see that the nacre is actually going over and covering it. Mm-hmm. And
so it's like a flat bump that they put.
Yeah, it's like a sleeping policeman on the actually outside of the shell. Mm-hmm. And then what happens then is that the shell is, you can see how thin that is. Mm. That is what you would remove, and that's taken 3 years to do. Mm-hmm. So there's thousands of layers of nacre in there.
So a farmer, say I'm a farmer, I would put a bump into an oyster, mm-hmm. and then it would form nacre over it, which is that, and then I remove the bump, and that is the...
That is a shell.
Mabe.
That's a shell,
yeah.
Indeed. So you could have them either in the South Sea pearl, which is this one, or you could do it in the butterfly oyster pearl. You can have it in a Tahitian pearl. Mm-hmm. It needs to be a seawater pearl, mm-hmm. and relatively big because it needs to be a big oyster.
Mm-hmm. Mabe is famous for this half circle shape.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's always half circle. Mm-hmm. And it could be a half circle heart or a half circle drop or a half circle round. Yeah.
And what colours do Mabes come in?
So it depends what oyster they've been grown in. So
okay.
If it's a butterfly oyster, mm-hmm. you'll have these beautiful pastel Mabes. Mm-hmm. If it's a South Sea oyster, then you'll have these beautiful white mm-hmm. with green or pink overtones. Mm-hmm. If it's a gold-lipped oyster, they'll be gold.
Okay.
And if it's a Tahitian, they'll be any color, mm-hmm. but with a grey overtone.
Okay, interesting. What do you suggest people like match their Mabes with? Like colouring, their eye tone, their skin to the face feature, etc. That's what you're really known for. So what advice would you give on Mabe Pearls?
So I would only wear Mabe Pearls because they're not like a whole necklace of mm-hmm. them. They're more like accent points. Mm-hmm. That's how I would use them, like accent points.
Like the pendant you're wearing now.
Exactly, yeah. Or earrings. I do these beautiful earrings.
Yeah, they're cool.
Love them.
Yeah.
They'd be great on you.
Yeah. I might steal them.
Oh dear, oh no. Oh dear, the perils of being a mother and daughter jewelers,
exactly. Huh? And how expensive are they?
Okay, so Mabes, because there's not such a lot of request for them, mm-hmm. they're actually quite reasonable. Mm-hmm. Although there's a huge amount of work that goes into them. Mm. But as soon as the markets start clamoring for a certain type of pearl, its price will go up. Mm-hmm. Right now, Mabes are not clamored for. Mm-hmm. So the price will be low, but they'll be very difficult to find.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I've never heard of Mabes before, but I'm really interested in them now.
Well, you can wear them, not just for Granny,